Hello, and thank you for joining me for today's lesson. We're starting in your student spelling book. Open it up with me and turn to page 53. And you're going to need a pencil. So get book and pencil, and if you need to push pause to do so, go right ahead. When you're ready, push play. So we're starting with a word sort. Word sorts are one of my most favorite things to do, and I hope you enjoy them too. So while you have this page open, you'll also need the copy of your spelling list because those words on your list are the words you're going to be writing right here. So to start, I will read you the directions here on the word sort page. There is two parts to this. The first part says, sort the words in the spelling list with the long A sound according to the spelling of their sound. So I have done an example for you in each of the columns. The first column, we've got the E-I-G-H spelling pattern. When I look on your list, I see that neighborly has the E-I-G-H spelling pattern, so it fits in that column. Go ahead and write that on yours. Moving on to the next column, you see the E-Y spelling pattern, and I found the word obey follows that pattern. And you can write that now. If I'm going, I know I might be going a little too quick. Feel free to push pause at any point during this video here. Okay, then daybreak that you see in this column here. Whoa, where are we? Right here. EA pattern. Look, EA in the word daybreak, so it fits right there. And then we've got the AY pattern right here. And subway also follows that one there. And then last, this one is the most difficult, and I helped you out. Pennsylvania just has the A alone. All right, the big long Pennsylvania goes right there. Okay, when you've gone through all your spelling words and sorted them and filled out every blank in that table, then you're ready for part 2. So push pause right now, get it done, and then you'll be ready to do part 2. Okay. Part 2, instructions tell you to find all the words in the spelling list with a prefix or a suffix, and then write each base word on the correct line below. The prefixes and suffixes have already been provided. So if you look at number 1, let's see if I can zoom in on it. We've got sub. Now you have to find the base word. And if you look on your list, you'll find the word subway. You write it on the line. And same with number 2. They've provided the suffix ing. And when you look through your list, you'll find the word weighing. So you write the word weigh, which is the base word there. And your job is to complete all the way to number 11 on that page. And so go ahead, push pause, and complete that really quick, and then push play. We'll move on to the second portion of your lesson. Okay, for portion number 2, you are going to be working in your spelling box. Get this out. You're going to be working first in the unit spelling words. So you're going to pull out your index cards with all those words on them that you're practicing so that by the end of the unit, you're ready to ace your test. Now today, when you practice your spelling words that are on these index cards, it asks you to use your whiteboard and to do that. And I, today, am going to show you a fun way to do this. You can go ahead and have your learning coach dictate the words to you and just write them and get that practice in. But if you want to try something new, let me demonstrate real quick. This is called pyramid spelling. And how this works is you take, let's just use the word obey. You write the first letter in the word, and now you go down a line, and then you write the first and the second letter in the word, and then you go down again and you write the first, second, and third letter. Do you see the pattern here? And as I go down the line, I move over to the left a little bit. Now I write the fourth letter, and as you can see, that forms somewhat of a pyramid, kind of a crooked one, but as you can see, that's why it's called pyramid spelling. And it gives you The reason I like this way to practice is because you really have to think through, okay, what comes first? Okay, now what comes second? And you repeat that several times. So it really is good repetition, and it's a good way to practice. So just another suggestion for you, another way that you could try to study today. Alrighty, so go through those index cards now and study them and get some more practice with them. And once you've done the spelling words from this current unit, then your job is to go and get back in your spelling box and pull from the middle section, and those are the words that are from previous units that you're still needing a little extra help on. And you need to do the same thing. Continue to practice and study those words. Alrighty? And now, for the third final portion of your lesson for today, you will need, for materials, your dictation notebook. And it may not look like this, but whatever it is you use for dictation, go ahead, get that now. And then your writing utensil. Remember in dictation that you open up your notebook to a blank sheet of paper, and I suggest you put the date up there so that helps you to keep track of what you do each day. And I will be reading you 2 sentences. These sentences contain words on your spelling list, and when you come to those words on your list, remember to circle them in the sentence. Don't forget to put your capitals and your punctuations, and we can begin. So, sentence number 1. I will repeat the sentence 2 times. 18 of us took the subway to the harbor to see a freighter and a submarine. That's a pretty long sentence. So let me repeat that again for you a little slower. 18 of us took the subway to the harbor to see a freighter and a submarine. And if you need to rewind and re-listen to the sentence, feel free to do so. All right, sentence number 2. A flexible person will usually change his mind even though at first he thought he was correct. All right, that's another pretty long sentence, so let me repeat that again. A flexible person will usually change his mind even though at first he thought he was correct. Now, once you've written those 2 sentences, remember to circle those spelling words in the sentence, and then you need to have your learning coach check yours and make sure that you remembered proper punctuation and to capitalize the correct words in those sentences, and also that you found those spelling words and that you spelled them correctly. That's important. And when you are done with that, you can shut your books, shut your dictation, close up that spelling box, and put things away because you're done. And you can move on to other things on your list for today. Don't forget, though, that you need to log in to your online learning school and mark this lesson complete and get credit for it. So remind your learning coach to do that. Now for today's Connection Minute. Now, this is something I haven't brought up with you, but I feel that it's so important. Now, at your home, some of you may have a few other siblings that are in our school, right? You may or may not. It is so important to work together and to help each other to succeed in your classes. And so in order to do that, if you're the older sibling in your home, maybe you have a younger brother or sister, go ahead and be like a tutor to them and support them and teach them some things. For example, sit down and read a book to them or let them read to you. That is so important. It helps you to gain that relationship with your brother or sister, and it also helps them to learn from you. And you can put on the role as a teacher there for a second. So try that out. See if you can be a good sister or brother and help tutor your brother or sisters that are younger than you. And you may even be able to teach your older brothers or sisters a thing or two also. All right. Well, with that being said, ta-ta for now. We'll see you next time.